Alright guys, welcome back to the next video. Today we are continuing our series on identifying every ghost. What our ghost was today was a Moroi. What they are known for is having quite a unique hunting pattern. They speed up when you're lower in sanity, so you don't have there's some ways that you can trick the ghost into knowing which one it is, but there's also some other telling signs that unfortunately we did not catch in the video, but we will go over it nonetheless. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, leave a like and a comment, and we'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, welcome to the video. Today we had a Moroi. It took us quite a while to find this ghost, actually. Well, not physically, because we found the room quite easily with the haunted mirror there, but to find all of the evidence to guarantee what ghost we had. As you'll see throughout this video, we'll have you'll see me go through different tests and see different possibilities that I think it might be, like one of the first ones being a banshee, and quickly finding out that that's not even possible. Then the other ones being, after I thought it was a banshee, I thought it was possibly a poltergeist, because it was doing a lot of throws and whatnot. So you'll see we got our first evidence pretty early on, which is the spirit box here. So Morois are more scary when it gets later in a game. They become more dangerous as they become faster the lower sanity you have. So there's a unique trick that you can do with this ghost specifically, in that when you hunt with 0 sanity, it'll be at its peak speed, which is 2.25 meters per second. And then it'll eventually go up to 3.7 when it has line of sight of you. So this ghost will speed up if it has line of sight on you. But if you are sure that it might be a Moroi, or you may be guessing that it could be this, you can always take sanity pills when you're in the ghost or in a hunt, and it will slow the ghost down. It will go back to its normal speed of 1.5. So that's a pretty telling sign that you have this ghost in particular. There's always the possibility that you have a mimic, of course, but you have quite substantial evidence when it comes to hunting, because you will notice that the ghost is slowly getting faster throughout the hunts. So Morois start off hunting at 50% sanity. So that's an average ghost hunt time. Most ghosts start hunting around this time. However, there's only one ghost that starts off at this speed, or it starts off at this specific speed, and then eventually starts to speed up faster when it's not got line of sight. So all of the evidence that Morois can give you are spirit box, ghost riding, and freezing temps. And the one that I was struggling so much to get is freezing temps, and that's why we rattled off so many different options and what it could have been, and tried so many different hunts. And so there's a few things that I could have immediately marked off, like the Dio. Could have known that it wasn't a Dio. It started hunting way too early. Dios only start hunting about 40% sanity, but it's always good just in case you pick up a fluke or something like that. So I was bringing the parabolic in here just in case I could get a unique interaction with the parabolic, because one of the Moroi's telling signs are it will curse the player on spirit box or parabolic mic. I unfortunately did not get that in this game. I honestly should have tried after I figured out what the ghost was to see if I could get this special interaction. But what that does is it causes your sanity, after you hear the cursed speech through the parabolic or the spirit box, it will cause your sanity to drain 2 times as fast. Um, the biggest reason I didn't think about doing it while I was in here, because I knew I had spirit bogs, was just mostly because I could not get freezing temperatures. Like the temperatures were there. I knew the temperature was dropping a little bit, but I could not get freezing. However, I was also just not getting any other interactions and stuff like that. Admittedly, I should have taken the crucifix out of the room and tried to invoke a hunt or anything like that. And I was spending a little bit too much time in the light, just trying to see if I could get specific interactions and stuff. But Morois have another ability that you can tell when they're hunting, is increased blindness, the duration of the blindness. While it's hunting, you have about a 50% increase to your blindness. So that means so the blindness duration, meaning that when you and here I'm just setting up for a poltergeist test, just see if we can get a explosion when the ghost hunts. The blindness lasts for 7.5 seconds instead of 5. So when you come out of a hunt, you have that little bit of a blindness. Other things for a Moroi that you can tell, as the average sanity goes down, like we said, the ghost will start to become faster. And there I walked into the ghost just to drop my sanity a little bit, because I know I've been spending a little bit too much time in the light. But again, this ghost also has line of sight speed, so it will speed up as it has sight of you. But it being, I believe, the second fastest ghost in the game, outside of a Revenant, when a Revenant has the line of sight of you. And she's just going for me. She's giving me interactions and stuff like that, but she's not giving me any hunts or any other tails, especially not the freezing temperatures. So Morois are one of the fastest ghosts in the game. Revenant's having a 3.0 speed when they have line of sight of you, which is the fastest ghost in the game outside of the Dio, but the Dio has the caveat of slowing down to 0.4 speed when it gets too close to you. So it'll be super fast far away, and then it'll get super slow when it closes. And then you have a Thay, which has a 2.7 speed at the very beginning of the game. However, it drops pretty slow when you get further in the game. So once you get a Moroi, once it's like 0 sanity plus you get line of sight, it'll go up to 3.71. So it'll be the fastest ghost in the game, and you can't do much to outrun it or hide from it once it's got line of sight of you, because it will just immediately come get you unless you have a smudge stick or something. And here you see I tried again. I should have held the thermo a little bit longer, but it's hubris when you're looking back at it. But the last thing that's unique with the Moroi is it's a guaranteed spirit box evidence when you're playing with 2 or fewer evidence. So that's nightmare mode or insanity mode again. You'll have a guarantee spirit box evidence. So if you get in and you immediately get spirit box, you can roll out almost every other ghost that doesn't have spirit box for sure. But definitely that's something to keep your eye on, especially if you're playing no evidence, no sanity. But other than that, we'll get into some hunts, and you'll see once my sanity drops a little bit lower that the ghost gets pretty fast, especially considering I'm not trying to hide from the ghost or anything like that. I'm just I'm staying completely visible, so the ghost has. So now the ghost has kind of dropped my sanity quite a bit. I'm just getting a few interactions, and that one actually scared me quite a bit because I was not expecting her to be from there. The ghost is going to be pretty fast. I would say my sanity is probably around the teens, 20s, somewhere around there. And she actually starts hunting from the kitchen. So the biggest thing I was looking for still was a poltergeist, but as you can see, it is not throwing nearly enough. And once we get a poltergeist and do this video, you'll see that in comparison, a poltergeist will be slinging items all over the place. That and this ghost is extremely fast compared to any other ghost. I'm having to constantly sprint. I actually smudge right there just to see if it is maybe a poltergeist still. And also to just give myself a little bit of a breath. But I kind of can tell it's not a poltergeist. I know definitely it's not a Dio. I got no evidence from a mare, as we know that mares can turn off lights when you turn them on around the ghost. But I wasn't getting any interactions like that. Morois don't have any special interactions like that. They don't have increased like talking range or anything of that nature where they start hunting because it's dark or anything like that. And there I finally got the last evidence, of course. So I plan to do just a test to show you how fast a Moroi could be and show you that getting some sanity pills and watching the ghost slow back down as it is hunting you is something very viable to do. Admittedly, I should have checked my sanity, but I knew I was going to break the mirror anyways, so it was going to trigger a cursed hunt and bring my sanity all the way down to 0.
Demon smudge ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Other than that, I'm just going to let this last hunt play out so we can kind of see exactly what is going on. And exactly how the ghost interacts when you take a sanity pill or a few sanity pills, if you have sanity pills that work during a hunt. So you can see the ghost is quite fast already, and you'll see as it gets line of sight of me, it will start speeding up quite quickly, and kind of get caught on the counter there. But I take the sanity pill, and as this ghost continues to hunt, it will start to slow down. I know it doesn't look like it very much, but you can kind of hear in the foot patterns that it starts to slow down a little bit. Especially right now after I smudged it to give it a second for my sanity to raise back up. The ghost is way slower back to its normal speed. But other than not hearing the special interactions when it comes to the voice line or the spirit box or the paramic, that's pretty much all there is for a Moroi. So I hope this helps, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and we'll see you in the next one.